All right, guys, now let's continue with the second part for the yield hacking strategies that we're setting up. So as we explained before, we can have DeFi work for us by investing in stable tokens. We can have DeFi work for us by investing in token sets or like DeFi hedge funds, or we can have DeFi work for us by providing liquidity into trading pools. So how does that exactly work? So as you can see right here, I can invest. Let's go back to this cool example. So I can invest, let's say Z in. I can invest now into this one. I can invest now into the link unit pool, like this link ETH, or there is the, here we go. So this is DAI pool that I invested in, and basically it's the DAI Uniswap pool, and it has 50% DAI and 50% ETH, and it provides liquidity to the market. What that means is that I input in this case ETH, but I can also say I want to input DAI or another token, and it automatically then sells that ETH or whatever token and injects it in the correct two tokens that are needed to provide liquidity to that certain pool that I want to invest in. If I want to see like which pools are most interesting, I will connect this wallet, connect my wallet here. Yeah, there we go. Promote your pool. Yeah. Okay, and then I can actually see which pools are have the most volume, for example. Let's look at that. So which pools have the most volume at the moment? Now we can see that at this moment, Rocket Pool has a lot of Uniswap, ETH, Rocket Pool has a lot of volume, Bancor, MakerDAO has a lot of volume. So you can see here different volumes, we can see the different prices, and we can see the different return rates that you potentially can get if you invest in certain pools. You can get 20% in ETH, USDC, 1% here, minus 3% here, 1% here. But yeah, it's a bit. How does it exactly work? How does this actually go about, right? So if you invest in two pools, this basically means that you provide liquidity to those two pools. So you have 50% of that asset and 50% of that other asset. When somebody actually buys tokens from that pool, the pool gets a little bit out of balance, but you will get fees over the trades that happen in the pool. So your pool gets a bit out of balance, but you get fees over the pool, and it automatically rebalances itself. Instead of trading against an order book, which you normally do in centralized exchanges, you're actually trading against smart contracts. To understand this more in depth, we will also do a full automated arbitrage opportunity that we'll be creating by ourselves. And we will be also creating a flash loan to actually exploit the arbitrage opportunity on the pools that we will create for ourselves. We will do this in the flash loan section. So in the flash loan section, we will go more deeper into the different pools and to the different protocols that are involved in doing flash loans or setting up pools. All right. So here you can see I can invest in certain pools, and then I can see, okay, what's going on here? Here I can actually see how much money or yield I gain with my own pools. So this is a website called pools.fiui/accounts, and then you can actually track the performance of your own pools right here. So you see net value. Yeah, so you can see here against ETH, it's a little bit of a loss for this pool because ETH shot up so much. It would actually be better if I just was holding ETH than this pool. The USD value, I gained $21 over a time span. You can see the different history. I purchased this pool for a certain amount, and we can track all the different performance on pools FI. That being said, the whole DeFi market is still pretty young, so this software sometimes is a little bit buggy. So it's best to actually make the calculations by yourself and keep a Excel sheet to actually keep track of your profits and keep track of your yield strategy that you're using to gain stats, to gain momentum in the market. So I would recommend keeping track of your stats by yourself. But Pools of FI really gives the best tool to actually explore different trading opportunities. All right. So yeah, as we can see here, as you also saw before, yeah. So if we now set up our own strategy, we need to watch out. We need to watch out because pools can actually also have negative interest rates, right? So you saw here, for example, this pool had a 80% interest at the time when I took that screenshot. Right now, it has a negative interest. Similar goes to Hex. Hex is kind of manipulating the market a little bit in my perspective. They now have good interest, but later I think they will also have a negative interest rate. And basically, in the links below, I link to a in-depth article that explains the strategies and the in-depth workings of the pool yield calculations that you can do. Right. What I also found, and that being said, like what I would recommend with this, you have different strategies, which I will show in this slide. I would recommend having a strategy where you have enough stable coins with a healthy yield that it's generating, so you still have like a safety net if something goes wrong, and you take a little bit of risk by maybe investing some of your assets in certain pools that you believe in and see to have future upwards potential. Another, a little bit of a tricky strategy, which you can get around 50% yield with. It's a little bit dangerous and also takes a lot of work, is the synthetic curve yield stack. It's the 4-stick yield burger. And this is a strategy that is created by the token price. It's a bit risky, so don't try this at home. But this is a more aggressive strategy where you partially use the synthetic token, iCurve, SUSD, to basically constantly stake and restake your tokens, generate liquidity. So how does it work? Well, first step is that we need to stake our SNX and get our SNX reward. Then we go into the yield curve and stake our SUSD to get a staking reward in the curve pool. Then then we take our SUSD staking reward. Then that's SUSD staking reward, we reinvest it in the curve SUSD pool. And then we basically gain different yields from different angles. This is a bit experimental. I would recommend different yield trading strategies, and I will link to them in the description below, and we can discuss these strategies in the forum. Also, as you see here, this more experimental strategy, yeah, it's a bit dangerous because actually SUSD curve pool was recently hacked, and then the yield, the people almost lost their money. Nothing actually really happened, so mostly got lucky. But there was a vulnerability that was found, and a link to that full description of the vulnerability is in the description below. One of my my friends actually recommended me to look at Furo Combo, and Furo Combo is a applications where you basically can drag and drop your financial yield hacking strategy and automate it for you. So you can do like arbitrage trades, fill up pools, or make different strategies where you, with a click of a button, you can rebalance or execute certain trade strategies. All right, let's look at this arbitrage trade example that we have prepared for this course. So, okay, to make a profitable arbitrage trade, first you need to find an arbitrage opportunity. On Furo Combo, there are two pools supported, Uniswap version 1 and KyberSwap. Here we're going to use an arbitrage opportunity that we found as an example. Okay, so there's a rate difference of 20%. So with this rate difference of 20%, you can actually make an instant profit of 20% on your assets. One DAI on Kyber swap was 0.99. One DAI is 0.9927 SUSD on Kyber swap, and one DAI is 0.8057 SUSD on Uniswap. Okay, checklist. Find arbitrage opportunity, must have more than 0.09% gains to cover the flash loan fee charged by Aave. Have some ETH in your wallet to pay for the gas fees. Now, let's go to all the steps here, and then let's set up our own yield hacking strategy in the Furo Combo application. All right, first we need to go to the app. Then we will add the Uniswap token cube. And with that, we actually have the swap version. So we're going to swap 100 DAI to 122 SUSD. Then the next step, we're gonna swap the SUSD back to DAI. And we made, as you can see, an instant profit of 22 DAI. Nice, awesome, that's well done. Then to make it more attractive, we're gonna use a flash loan. So with the flash loan, we're actually going to increase this. So now, because we have the flash loan, we actually, as you will learn later on, we're going to borrow 100 DAI out of nowhere. So we get 100 DAI. Here we go. So we have 100 DAI. We actually go to Uniswap with the 100 DAI. We buy the SUSD. We take the SUSD, we sell it back for DAI, and we repay back our flash loan, and we have a profit of 22.75 DAI. Amazing, congratulations, and you did your first arbitrage opportunity. I would really like to explore this more in depth with you guys in the forum and see if we can find some really cool yield hacking strategies by ourselves. All right, so here we go. And then it's we need to connect our wallet, and then we need to approve the transaction, send it. There we go. And then the profit is actually done and the profit is utilized. Okay, and there's a lot of different combos that you can do, and you can explore this by yourself. If you go to the website that I linked in the description below, check it out, give them a shout out, give them some love on Twitter, follow them, and test out the protocol. If there's any feedback, please message me. Let me know if you find any issues. If you have any issues with this, I will be happy to help you setting up this tool for yourself. So yeah, the DeFi space is moving crazy fast, because like while I was making this course, I was and I also have my own yield hacking strategies. The possibilities of setting up different investment strategies are going to the roof. So in Paraswap came out with this amazing new DeFi primitive, this new option that we can use. Argent came out with an amazing DeFi wallet, super easy to use, and like you can basically on the go, if you're in the bus or in the tram, or if you're traveling, or if you have nothing to do, you can just set up a simple trading strategy. And 1inch at ETH Global. ETH Global was this huge hackathon event that happened. I would also recommend everybody, if there's a hackathon like that going on, just join it, follow it, and learn from it. 1inch at ETH Global actually made this new gas token, and this new gas token actually gives you a lot of arbitrage opportunities that you can actually start speculating on when the gas is going to rise and drop. So you can long and short gas prices. And also, Ethereum 2.0 is getting closer and closer. If Ethereum 2.0 will be launched, we will have this really cool base interest rate that we can use in our yield hacking strategies. So DAppNode is a big player in that. I would love to have a DAppNode. So basically, when Ethereum 2.0 comes out, I can have my own node running in this case that's pretty stable, connected to my electricity, and basically have this node that is generating and staking ETH for me. So these are really cool developments. Yeah, I said before, there's the ETH Global Hackathon here. There's like 180 new DeFi hack projects that came out of this hackathon, and there's also some really interesting, cool new projects that you can check out there for yourself. I also helped out some of the projects. So I was also in the hackathon. I was helping out some projects. I was trying to learn and see if I found new interesting projects to work with or to invest in. And then I found Yield Heroes, and Yield Heroes is a protocol that basically is a landing page for yield hackers. So let's check it out. Here you go. So yeah, this is created by Yield Hero. You can swap tokens, join a pool, and they partnered up with some apps like Fury Combo, which I explained about, and Deflast. It instantly swaps collateral on Compound and different tokens. And what is also nice is that you can also redirect some of the gains that you made to some of your people that you want to support and follow. So here you see Stani from Aave, David from Aave, and also myself. Somebody added me here as well, and they added me and they supported me with some yield. So they redirected some of their gains that they got towards me to support me and motivate me to keep on going. And if you make a lot of gains, you can also give me some love by redirecting some of your yield towards me. So don't forget about that. All right, guys. So I now want to invite you to all come to the Ivan on Tech forum, and I want to open this discussion with you on what is the best yield hacking strategy. I will also share my yield hacking strategies with you, and let's discuss in the forum what yield hacking strategy you are using and what yield strategy maybe you are considering. So if you have an interesting strategy, write it out in a clear Excel format, or write it out in a clear way so other people can also learn from that or give you advice or improve this. And let's hack some yield together, and let's see who can generate the most interest on its holdings. See you in the forum, guys, and see you in the next video. Thank you.